Alright, hello and welcome to another Baro breakdown. So, let's get into this. We have a new item today, which is a 5x Corrupted Heavy Gunner Spectre. This item is a really good way to waste both ducats and also credits. This doesn't really have any value whatsoever. It is technically better than the Corrupted Bombard Spectre blueprint that Baro will sell you for ducats, but that's only because you don't have to build this after you buy it. Neither of them are very good in any real way. So probably skip that in lieu of getting something of more value, like Primed Heavy Trauma. So in the past, Primed Heavy Trauma, as I've said many times, it was for the Atlas meme build. That being said, Atlas is no longer a meme Warframe. He is actually pretty good, so this goes on his stat stick. If you are looking to build that out, this goes on it. So if you're looking to do that, pick this up. That's basically what it boils down to. In addition to that, Collision Force is also used on that build, but as you can see, I have a number of these owned. That's because it comes from the regular Terror List as just a normal old drop. So if you're planning on doing any Terror List farming, you can probably skip buying these and save yourself like 1,000 ducats that full set costs. So probably chill out on that. And just get some Terror List farming done over time, and you're going to run into these mods whether you like it or not. Besides that, we have the Prova Vandal and the Viper Wraith, both of which are MR fodder. However, I will give credit to the Prova Vandal for being better than the Viper Wraith, which is awful. So if you need the MR, you're going to pick those up. Besides that, we have the Katir Raza Sindana and also the entire Katir Foros set. The Katir Foros set, I've always really liked it. I think that armor set is fantastic. That is probably the best, pure free-to-play set that exists in the game, I would say. So, definitely value to be had there. With that, Pyro Sugatra, probably the best free-to-play Sugatra that exists. The Lizette Prisma skin, all of the ship Prisma skins look great, so that's a good one. Katir earpiece and Katir Soul earpieces, if you want earrings for your operator, that's a thing that you can do. And then finally, a Dragon mod pack, which, just to exemplify how shitty mod packs are, I would rather spend the 500 ducats I could spend on this to get 25 of the Specters that are new today. That is how shitty the value is in getting a mod pack. They are awful. Just so everyone's aware, mod packs cannot even contain the mods in the game that are the best, which are corrupted mods. You can't even get corrupted mods out of it. It's just a terrible value proposition. Just under no circumstances should you get this. With that, let's move on to console, who got some different things. All their cosmetics are very front-loaded. You have the entire Katir Sentinel set, which is pretty nice. Probably the best, Sentinel armor set that is not one of the Prime sets, I would say. So that's definitely real good. Katir Presence, which is just a cool emote. Another ship Prisma skin. All of those, very good. And then we have the Kubra armor, which is okay. I'm not huge on it, but if you really love your doggos, you're probably going to nab it anyway. And then besides that, we're going to get into some actual gameplay affecting items down here after the Sugatra and the Arrow skin. I will say that Arrow skin, if you have seen any of my YOG uses and are wondering what skin I'm using on my arrows, it's almost certainly going to be that one, as that has the cool trail that it leaves behind. And then we have the Quanta Vandal and the skin for it. So, Quanta Vandal, I will say, because the skin is here, you can now actually color the base Vandal skin, so probably don't need to spend the extra 400 ducats on the skin just so you can have the colors you want anymore. That being said, the patterning on the Aphia skin is pretty neat, so do what you want. Besides that, Prime Target Cracker. This is a vital mod for some of the best weapons in the game, so you're probably going to want to invest in that. That's definitely a very safe investment to get Prime Target Cracker. The same can be said for Primed Heated Charge to a very slightly lesser degree, as there are a number of weapons where I won't use this just because it messes up my status weighting that I want on certain secondary weapons. That being said, this adds a fuckload of damage, and if you don't care about your status weighting, this is purely more damage, so there's a reason right there to pick it up. Prime Slip Magazine, on the other hand, is not particularly valuable, and I have never used it on, I think, any weapon, and I have never wanted to use it on, I think, any weapon. So, basically just there for collector's purposes. And then finally, we have the Orokin Tower extraction scene, which is new to consoles, I believe, with this visit. That is the scene that you probably expect it to be. It's pretty decent. It's nice. It's nice to have a another Void scene, or another Orokin scene, I suppose. So that's neat. But yeah, that is Baro for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, also, of note here at the end, for those of you that actually watched to the end of these videos, on Twitter I put out an update that I am currently working on getting the mass reviews for the game done again. I'm redoing the primary one right now, which will be followed by the secondary review, and then a redo of the roster review, and then finally the melee review. So for those of you that stay to the end of videos, thank you, and also there's some fun information for you.